Okay friends, it's time to get started on our job. One of the first things you want to do is safely raise and support the front of the vehicle so the wheel's off the ground. After that, remove all 5 of your 19mm lug nuts and then the wheel. Alright, so now that we have the wheel off of here, let's continue on to the axle nut. To remove this, I'm going to use a 32mm socket. After you have the nut removed, continue on with a hammer and a punch. We're going to come right into the center area here, give this a couple loving bonks to break it free from the wheel bearing. Now let's go ahead and locate our flex hose. We're going to go over to the mounting point that holds this to the strut. Go ahead and remove this 13mm headed bolt. I'm just going to take this lug nut, we'll start it right on here and bottom it out against the rotor. That's essentially going to hold the rotor for us so it doesn't flop around while we continue. The next thing that we want to do is just take a nice pry bar. We're going to carefully try to push back our piston. To do this, it's going to be fairly simple. We'll just come right in between this area of the caliper and the brake pad and then gently start prying. We only need to go a little bit just so there's a little bit of slack here. Now we can continue along the backside and start removing our two 21mm headed bolts. Next, we're going to come from along the backside here. We're essentially looking for where the caliper bracket mounts onto the knuckle itself. You're going to find two 21mm headed bolts. Go ahead and remove the pair. I'm just going to leave this one in here, just a couple threads to hold it for me. Continue on to the second one. Now we can go ahead and remove both of those mounting bolts. Let's go ahead and remove both of those bolts now. Now carefully grab onto your caliper. We're going to lift it up here and hang it from our strut. There we are. Make sure you're putting no pressure on your flex hose. Now let's follow the ABS wire up to its mounting point to the body here. We'll go ahead and remove that 13mm headed bolt to give us a little bit more slack from the wire. Now the next thing we're going to do is move along to the two bolts that hold the knuckle to the strut. You're going to find that the bolts come through from the front to the rear, so I'm going to go ahead and hold the bolt side with a 21mm wrench, and then we'll remove the nut as well with a 21. Make sure that breaks free. Go ahead and do the same to this one. Now we're going to go ahead and start taking out these two bolts. Just keep in mind, once you take these out, the knuckle's going to want to start pulling away from the strut. When that happens, you want to make sure you don't put any tug on your flex hose or on the ABS wire in any way. Now I'm going to carefully grab onto this. I'm going to start pulling it down and rearward. At the same time, I want to be pushing the axle out of the wheel bearing right here, and I'm going to bring it out and towards the front at the same time. There we are. Once again, we're making sure we're not putting any pressure on our ABS wire right along here. Okay, I've got this tied up using a bungee cord. Now we can start removing the axle. Now I'm just going to take another bungee cord. I'm going to go right around this area here, and I'm just going to go ahead and pin it right up to the strut. Essentially, this is just so while I'm underneath the vehicle and I'm trying to remove the axle, it's not going to potentially fall down and or hurt me. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come right underneath the vehicle to where the axle connects onto the transmission. Go ahead and put a bucket underneath this area in case any fluid comes out. We'll go ahead and take a pry bar. We're going to carefully get behind the axle and pry up against the transmission to separate the two. There we are. Let's go ahead and get this off of here. We'll grab onto that axle and carefully remove it from the vehicle. There it is, friends. Now that we have the axle out of there, let's go ahead and take a quick peek at that seal. You want to go ahead and clean it off, inspect it, make sure it doesn't look like it's damaged. If it has to be replaced, now's the time to do it. Okay, now it's time to install our brand new axle. Let's just go ahead and take this. We're going to slide it in here, get it in position. Be very careful not to damage your seal as you slide this in. Now, once you feel as though you have it lined up, typically the best way to go ahead and push this in would just be to use a rubber mallet right along this area here. Be very careful not to damage the threads if you're using a metal hammer for some reason. All right, I gave it a couple loving bonks. I can hear an audible difference. Now I'm just going to climb underneath, take a peek just to make sure we're completely bottomed out against that transmission. Let's go ahead and remove that nut. Now we're going to take the axle, we're going to come right in through the backside of the knuckle and start putting it through the wheel bearing. As we're doing that, we're also going to start taking the knuckle and get that into position as well. Now, as we bring this up here, be very careful not to put a pinch on your ABS wire. If you put it in there and then you try pushing this in, you could potentially cause some damage. Take both of your mounting bolts, start them through from the front towards the rear, and then start on both of the nuts. Now let's go ahead and bottom both of these bolts out. Once they're both bottomed out, we'll torque each of them to 103 foot-pounds. All right, now we can go ahead and put our caliper on here. We're gonna go ahead and put it right into position. Take both of our caliper bracket bolts with some red thread locker. We'll start them both in, snug them up, and torque them to manufacturer's specification. Now we can torque each of these to 125 foot-pounds. Let's make our way back into the wheel well. We'll start remounting our ABS wire. Start that right in there. Get this one started as well. Now we can snug them up. Now let's go ahead and put on our axle nut here. Typically it's a good idea to replace them, but if you're not, you want to make sure you at least use a little bit of red thread locker on the threads of the axle. We'll go ahead and bottom this out by hand with our ratchet, and then we'll snug it up and torque it. Now to torque this, what you're probably going to notice is it's going to want to spin on you. If you had a second person, you can have them go ahead and step on the brake. That should prevent it from spinning, but if you don't, just use a long bar. Carefully come in between some of the studs down to the ground, and then lock it in. Now we can torque this to the 181 foot-pounds. Let's go ahead and remove that lug nut. All right, so now we can go ahead and get the wheel on here. We're gonna start on all 5 of our lug nuts. We'll bottom them out, get the wheel back on the ground, and torque each of them to 100 foot-pounds. With the wheel back firmly on the ground, we can go ahead and torque these to 100 foot-pounds.